Have you noticed your cat doing something cute, weird, or annoying, and you shut it down without thinking why they do it? Most owners think these moments are harmless interruptions, but they're not. In this video, you'll discover the 10 surprising things your cat loves that you often stop. If you skip this, you could damage the soft, fragile trust they're working so hard to give you. But before we begin, please like and subscribe so you stay ahead of your cat's hidden secrets. Now let's uncover the small moments that hold big meaning. Number 1. When they help you relax. Have you ever noticed your cat showing up the second you finally sit down to relax? It's like they've been waiting for that exact moment. When you stretch out on the couch or open your laptop in bed, your cat wants in not to annoy you, but to join you. They love sharing your calm energy because your stillness feels safe to them. That slow breathing and soft presence tell your cat it's bonding time. But here's the twist: you often push them away because you think they're in the way. What you don't realize is that your cat's interference is actually affection in disguise. When they need your lap or settle on your chest, they're syncing their comfort rhythm to yours. You might think they're being clingy, but to them, this is love. Number 2. Your stuff is their playground. To your cat, your home isn't just furniture, it's Disneyland. Every object is a ride, every shelf a new attraction. But while you see chaos, they see opportunity. Your cat jumps on counters, knocks pens off desks, or sits in boxes because it's how they explore their world. It's not defiance, it's instinct. Cats are curious hunters by nature, and playing with your stuff helps them keep those skills sharp. When you yell or chase them off, it's like closing down their favorite playground. Those moments of play aren't about mischief, they're about mental health. Every jump, swipe, and tumble gives your cat a small victory, even if it costs you a few coffee spills. Number 3. The weird spots they claim. Did you know your cat picks the strangest nap spots for very logical reasons? That random laundry pile or awkward shoebox isn't random at all. Cats choose spots based on smell, warmth, and safety. When your scent is strong somewhere, they feel secure there. It's like curling up inside your invisible hug. So when you move them off the couch pillow or out of your laundry basket, you're actually removing a comfort zone they built for themselves. Their choices may look weird, but they're full of emotional meaning. That's why they return to those same spots again and again, even after you shoo them away. It's not stubbornness, it's a cat's version of emotional real estate. Number 4. That strange little ritual. You know that odd thing your cat does every single day? Maybe it's running a lap around the house before dinner or rubbing the same corner before bed. It might look random, but it's not. These little rituals are how cats add stability to their world. Every repeated action gives them a sense of control, especially in a home that changes constantly around them. When you interrupt or laugh it off, they lose part of their daily rhythm. Think of it like someone constantly skipping your favorite song before the chorus. It messes with your peace. Your cat's small rituals are quiet anchors in their routine, and they love them more than you realize. Number 5. The noisy moments. You misread your cat isn't being loud for no reason, you just don't speak the language. Those meows, chirps, or trills aren't random noises. They're a form of communication crafted just for you. Cats rarely talk this much to other cats. They save it for humans they trust. So when you tell them to hush or ignore them, you're actually shutting down their version of conversation. They love when you answer back, even if it's just your voice or eye contact. To them, sound is connection. Every ignored meow is a small missed chance to bond, and your silence tells them their voice doesn't matter. They're not being noisy, they're being heard in the only way they know how. Number 6. The habit you always interrupt. You know that one weird habit your cat keeps doing, and you always stop it. Maybe they scratch the same chair, rub against your phone, or circle you before sitting down. It might drive you crazy, but that habit has purpose. Cats rely on patterns to feel safe. Repetition calms them. When you interrupt it, they feel unsettled. That scratching or circling isn't bad behavior, it's emotional grounding. It helps them reset their nerves and feel in control. By stopping it too soon, you're cutting off their little self-care moment. What looks like a nuisance to you might be how your cat keeps their world balanced. Number 7. Their tiny acts of trust. To a cat, trust is like a slow-growing plant. You water it with patience, and it grows quietly over time. Every blink, every exposed belly, every time they sit just close enough to touch, It's all part of that trust blooming. When you move too fast or ignore these gestures, you unknowingly trample on that growth. These tiny acts may seem small, but they mean your cat feels safe enough to be vulnerable. And that's huge for an animal built for survival. Each one is a silent, I choose you. So when you laugh it off or brush it aside, it's like skipping over a thank you in cat language. They love showing it, you just have to notice it. Number 8. The connection you don't notice. Here's something most people don't realize: cats mirror your energy. When you're calm, they relax. When you're anxious, they pull back. That quiet connection happens even when you're not touching or talking. Your cat studies your tone, body language, even how you walk into a room. It's how they decide whether it's safe to approach, but you probably shut down this unspoken link by rushing around or being distracted. When you miss their subtle reactions, you miss half of the relationship. Your cat's emotional world revolves around that invisible thread between you, and they love when it's steady. Number 9. The gift you keep rejecting. You wake up and find a random toy on your bed, or worse, a half-dead bug. Gross, right? But to your cat, that's love wrapped in fur and instinct. Cats bring gifts to share their success, not to gross you out. It's their way of saying, look what I did for us. When you scold or ignore it, they get confused. They think their proud moment didn't matter. Those odd little offerings are acts of affection, and every rejection chips away at the joy of giving. So the next time your cat drops something at your feet, remember, it's not a mess. It's a love letter written in instinct. Number 10. The one thing they wish you'd allow. The thing your cat wants most isn't treats, toys, or fancy beds. It's permission. Permission to be fully themselves. They love when they can act naturally without being corrected for every wrong move. Cats crave freedom within your space because it tells them they belong there. When you constantly stop them from climbing, scratching, or exploring, it teaches them to hide parts of who they are. The more freedom they lose, the quieter they become. You may think they've calmed down, but they've just learned not to bother trying. What they truly wish is simple: that you'd let them be a cat. Now, you know what your cat truly loves and how to stop shutting those moments down. But what if you could actually talk back in a way your cat understands? So watch our next video to learn more about how to actually talk to your cat so they understand. If you skip it, you might keep missing the simple words and sounds that could completely change your bond.